knelt and screamed to wash me clean, but something smiled behind the scene. Poor lost soul, they whispered hands in prayer, cursing hollow, better beware. They tighten ropes and fix the stake, small town saints who hate what they can't break. Inside a laugh, a furnace grin, the thing within begins to spin. Not madness, no, a hunger bared, a hungry God that none had dared. You crucified the truth with pious lies, prayed your sins away under candlelight. I took your prayers and turned them into screams. Your God has empty hands, your angels blind. They brought the rites, the book, the blade, said, we'll rip the devil out. They prayed, their ropes were snug, the bells rang loud. They wanted saviors, they made a crowd. I felt the leash, I felt the rope, I tasted pity, smelled their hope. He whispered, play along the dark inside, and I let the actor take the ride. Go on, he hissed, make me small. They shoved the light into the hall. They laughed and called it holy work. I turned my grin and went to work. Ash on breath, hands stained in sin. They thought they'd saved another man, but the mirror showed a stranger's face, a velvet voice that kept its pace. I snuffed their pride, I stilled their prayers, let their confessions hang in air. No gore, no scream to paint the sky, just final hush and a softer cry. You called it exorcism, such hopeful names, gave all your sins the clearest frames. You said, God wins while sealing me tight, but that same night you lost the light. They cursed the shadow, cursed the flame, but I became the whispered name. Your captor's grip turned to thin air, your smugness cracked, I felt it tear. I am not stitched to your holy hymn, not stitched to pity's shallow rim. I wiped the mask, I made them see the blood. Their bells went silent, I took the joy. He fed on the hush, he fed it on the hush. He said, finish it, make them hush. So I finished what their faith began, and smiled like only the guilty can. Their captors' laughter turned to dust, their holy words were choked by rust. No slow motion gore to mark the end, just a bitter grin, a final bend. Now I walk where echoes fade, where their last prayers are unpaid. They called me demon, called me sin, but that sweet silence I kept within. You wanted the devil, you lit the flame, you fed the beast and gave it a name. Now sleep in peace, the crowd's all gone. Their lamps inside light the joy. Oh, 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 oh. that sweet silence I kept within. You haunted the devil, you lit the flame, you fed the beast and gave it a name. Now sleep in peace, the crowd's all gone. I learned to love what you leaned on.